If you close your eyes.
Welcome back to Mediocre Gamers. This is Crimson, and today we're going to be looking at an Iron Man deck. This deck is going to be a Justice deck. You will be able to play this solo and co-op. Actually, I think it's a really strong solo, so this is a very good chance to try a solo deck if you want to. So let's take a look at Iron Man. Let's arrange it so we can look at the cards a little better here. So Tony Stark, 3 recovery, 6 hand size, 9 hit points. That is a 9, not a 5. It's hard to see, I know. Futurist action: look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add one of them to your hand, discard the others. Limit once per round. Very strong dig card. This card lets you dig like nothing else. This is a very good card. Southern Reform. He's a 2/1/1. Hand size 1, hit points 9. You get +1 hand size for each tech upgrade you control to a maximum hand size of 7. So if you have 6 tech out, you have a 7 hand size. If you have 7 tech out, you still have a 7 hand size. The two thwart is very important. I wish he had a 2 on one of these also, but for now, that's fine. So let's take a look at his cards. So he comes with War Machine. I'm gonna be controversial, but I think War Machine sucks. He's one of my favorite heroes. I have War Machine #1. It's one of my favorite comic book series. I'm a War Machine fan, but this card sucks. He costs 4. He does have 4 health. That is nice. 1 thwart, 2 attack, and action. Tap him, and that's the problem I have here. Exhaust him and deal 2 damage to him to deal 1 damage to each enemy. Honestly, this is... I feel like he was a lot better in playtesting and they over-nerfed him. This card should be just deal 2 damage to him, deal 1 damage to all enemies, or tap him, deal 1 damage to him, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Or make... The 2 damage and tapping him is too much of a cost, in my opinion, for 1 damage to all enemies. Maybe against Ultron, you're going to really see him more. Other than that, he's a wild resource, and that's what you're going to use him for 99% of the time. With Tony, you do have some damage cards here. The Blast costs 1. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, then discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed energy resource discarded this way, deal an additional 2 damage to that enemy. You can easily get 7, sometimes 9 out of this. You can get more if you're really lucky, and you can get a lot less if you're unlucky. But altogether, very strong card in my opinion. Supersonic Punch. Cost 2 for 4 damage, or 8 if you have the Aerial trait. Aerial trait. If you have the Little Mermaid trait. Great card. Costs 1 less than Spider-Man's 8 damage, but has a requirement. So yeah, you're going to be using these. You get 2 of those, you get 3 of those. That's your damage right there. Pepper Potts. This is an amazing support character. Little on the spendy side, but still worth it in every way. You can tap her to generate resources equal to the top card of your discard pile. So if that's the top card of your discard pile, she will tap for 2 resources. Very strong card. Stark Tower. Alter Ego action. Tap or exhaust the tower. Choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade in their discard pile to their hand. This allows you to discard a piece of tech to pay for Stark Tower, and then immediately tap Stark Tower to get your tech back. Also lets you help Spider-Man out, who does have tech cards. Okay, Arc Reactor. Tap the reactor, untap, or exhaust the reactor, ready Iron Man. It's okay. I kind of wish it did a little bit more, because untapping Iron Man isn't pretty much just untap or tap to do damage or to remove 2 threat. The 2 threat's pretty good, but I don't know. It's just maybe it should have cost 1 for how little it does, or it should have maybe looked at giving it a plus on something, either like a plus defense or plus. Well, I guess defense wouldn't make sense. It just needed a little bit more for the 2 casting costs, but you're gonna want to play it guaranteed every time because, well, it's a tech piece. The armor, very good. Just straight up gives you 6 hit points. Does cost a little bit, but 6 hit points is over half of the hit points you started with. Very, very worthwhile card. Probably one of his better tech cards here. The helmet. It cost 1. Exhaust the helmet. Remove 1 threat from each scheme, or 2 if you have the... Or remove 1 threat from a scheme, or from each scheme instead if you have the aerial trait. These 3 are unique, so you can only have 1 in play. You only have 1 in the deck. You do have 2 gauntlets. They cost 2. Exhaust, deal pointed damage to an enemy, or 2 if you have the aerial trait. Getting 2 of these out here, that's 4 damage when you have aerial. Very strong card. Yeah, good card. The boots only cost 1. They give you plus 1 hit points, and you can exhaust them and spend a mind resource to gain the aerial trait. So that's how you gain the aerial for the rest of the stuff. Okay. We've gone over the Justice cards before, but we're just going to go over quickly. Daredevil's a great card. 4 Justice. Remove 3 threat, or 4 if you spent a mind. Prevent threat. Take damage instead. Plus 1 thwart, which is actually really good with Iron Man because now he's got 3 thwart and you can untap. Interrogation Room's terrible in the Rhino scenario, maybe better later in the other scenarios. Jessica Jones is decent. Surveillance Team, we're probably going to play it because it has a mind resource, let's be honest here. Other than that, I don't think it's a very strong card. And then, of course, Power of Justice. And our staples, these go in every deck. The 3 resources, the 2 allies, and a couple mansions and a helicarrier. And then we will think about these ones. Now, the nice thing about these 3 right here is they do give you the energy resource, and this one gives you the mind resource, which is all great. So let's make the deck out. Boom. Obviously, we're going to play Daredevil. We're going to play those. We're going to play a couple of those. We'll play a couple of those. Play a couple of those. Definitely going to play those. I think we're going to play 2 of those. Let me take a look here. I got a list going on. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna play any of those. I'm not gonna play those. One's fine there. Play the 3. Great responsibilities. These are so 1 of those, 2 of those, and all of these. And then we come down to the biggest choice of the night. Haymaker or First Aid. So, First Aid, we don't really have a way to heal ourselves other than our 3 heal on our alter ego. It's also a mind resource which can be very useful for gaining aerial. Haymaker, on the other hand, is 2 for 3 damage. It's actually really good for taking out the minions. Most of the minions have 2 to 3 health. Also has an energy resource, so it will improve our blast. I think I'm going to go with the Haymaker, but you could go either or. It really doesn't matter. I think I just want a little bit more energy in there versus more mind. You know that. that's the deck. We'll be right back with the playthrough. Okay, we got the board all set up and ready to go. Let's give this a quick shuffle, give that a quick shuffle, and so we're going to draw 6 cards. Yep, 6. We got our life set. Let's set Rhino's life. 6 cards, not 5. Oh, I got to assign a color. Okay, 6 cards. Let's see what we got. Pepper's really good. That is really, really good. Okay. Oh, very tough choices here. We could go 3 for that. Reduce. Nope, no, we wouldn't be able to do Pepper. So we did these 3. Play that. Reduce. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Helicarrier. Oh. Actually, let's go ahead and Futurist. 1, 2, 3. Drop those, drop those. Do I want the boots or do I want Pepper in play? Kinda want Pepper in play. So 1, 2, 3. We'll cycle through the deck quick enough. Okay, and that's going to be it for our turn. It's going to go to him. Boom. He's going to scheme. 2, 3, so takes 3. We're going to draw an encounter card. Shocker. I'm going to take a damage. That is really bad. We might have already lost this one. Yeah, we would have drawn. Okay, our turn. Use the Futurist. Flip. Okay, I'm going to put Dimension in the hand. Drop those in. Actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the mansion. Tap the mansion, draw a card. And then we're going to tap Pepper, get 2 more back. And then pay 1 for the armor. 6 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Problem is he could win like literally next turn. So go ahead and play the reactor. Flip over to Iron Man. Thwart, untap, and thwart. So we'll get rid of all the scheming he did, but we're only going to draw 3 cards. Okay. Put 1 on the counter. He's going to attack us for 2. And then Shocker's going to hit us for 2. And encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support. That sucks. By Helicarrier. Okay. Our turn, we're going to draw a card. We're going to pay 2 for a blaster. We're going to pay 2 because that's the top one. 3 for a Mockingbird. And we'll stun him. And then Attack, deal a point of damage. Untap, attack, deal a point of damage. Then tap, deal a point of damage, killing the shocker. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to Tony. There's no reason to use Futurist, so I'm just gonna end it there. I would go ahead and do a point of damage to get rid of that last threat. Now draw our hand size, which is now 6. Add a threat to this. He's going to scheme for 3. And then we're going to take an encounter card. Bomber. Go ahead and put a threat on there. So, discard 1. 2. Stark Tower. Tap Stark Tower. So the topmost card is this one, so no. Okay, it is the Rocket Boots. Rocket Boots go in their hand. Tap the mansion, draw a card. Tap Pepper, play Rocket Boots. Discard. Use that ability. 3. Should have did it before, but oh well. Put that in our hand. Discard Jessica Jones for the helmet. Discard both of these for the thwart. Then tap Mockingbird, deal a point of damage to him. Flip over to Iron Man. Remove 2 from here. Oh, nope, it's actually 3. Forgot about that. So then tap that to untap. Do the last point of damage. Killing that. Remove a threat. And let's just hit him for 1. And start working on him. Okay, that's the end of the turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put Mockingbird down here. So hand size is 6. Okay. Add a threat. He's going to attack. Stun's going to pop off. Well, then we're going to take our encounter card. Shadows of the Past. That was some bullcrap. Okay, now it's our turn. Whiplash, retaliate, deals 1 damage. After this character is attacked, deal 1 damage to the attacking character. What's this? Okay, 3 plus 1, so it's 4. And acceleration token on it. Wonderful. Oh, first things first. Let's grab our other Rocket Boots. Goes in our hand. Next thing, let's draw a card. Okay, we're going to play a Strength to get another Powered Gauntlets out. And we're going to tap Pepper. And we'll get 2. Don't really need the 2. Let's go ahead and blast. I'm going to do 1 damage to him. We're going to take an extra counter card next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 damage to Whiplash. Yeah, he's dead. In fact, I get to organize my graveyard the way I want. I'll make sure, because I was in the 5. I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to do a 4 Justice, discarding this. 2 wild cards. I'm going to choose the wild cards to be mine, so we take away 4. Gets rid of that bad boy and that. Then I'm going to discard a Haymaker for a Rocket Boots. Oh, I should have +1 health. And then we're going to discard this to give ourselves Aerial. So, remove 1 from the scheme. Deal 2 damage, deal 4 damage. 4. Hit him for 1. Tap, untap. Hit him for 1. And that is, actually, Mockingbird will go ahead and get rid of that other one. So take another damage. And now we'll untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's the maximum, so we draw 7 cards. And gains a scheme. He's going to attack us for 2. And we'll take an encounter card. He's going to scheme for 3. That's fun. Okay, our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Daredevil. We'll draw a card. Okay. Discard this to gain Aerial. We will tap Pepper to play a Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 of them have it. So 6, 7 damage to the villain, which is enough to flip him. Now he goes to 15 in stage 2. Whoa, not that much health. And search, breaking and taking. Not in there. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Search, breaking and taking. Comes in with 3 counters on it. Iron Man's going to thwart the 3 away. Boom. Gone. He's got 2 plus the 1. Then we do have Aerial. So I guess I could have done it differently. We'll take 2 off of here. And Rhino will take a damage. Take another one off of there. Deal 4 damage. Then then tap to untap Iron Man, deal point of damage. Then tech card, I don't think I have no more tech in the deck. So we'll discard one to pay for one. So that's 1 damage plus, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip. So 3 damage. Woohoo. Three. And I think that is all I can do. Okay. We'll add one here. I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere along the way. Let me know in the comment down below. I think I might have forgot to grab the second encounter card. So he's going to attack us. We're going to have Mockingbird defend it. And she dies. Okay, we're going to take an encounter card, and then we're going to take another one because we reshuffled our deck. Okay, so he's going to attack me again. I have Daredevil defend it, so it's 3 damage. That's enough to kill Daredevil. Also, Daredevil had one point of damage on him already. Alright, next one. Gains a tough card. Okay, I can live with that. Our turn. We're going to draw a card. We're going to pay 2 to here before we do that. We're going to gain Aerial. And we're going to pay 2 for a Supersonic Punch. So that's 8 damage, which is enough to kill him. Also could have done that, or played Nick Fury, or just did 4 damage there and attacked twice. Yeah, we had this one in the bag. Assuming, yeah, we would have been fine either which way. Okay. Yeah, no, Iron Man's a beast, especially as Justice. He can control the threat while he's in Tony Stark as Justice for a while, until he can build the suit. Then once he builds the suit, he goes to Iron Man. Since you were Justice, you shouldn't have to worry about the threat at this point, and you can just go ham to the wall. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and let us know if I made any mistakes in the comments below. I'm sure I did.